Okay, so yeah, it happened. 100K. There's right here a picture of me with 100K, and I don't know how. I don't know how, but it did. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen. It was only natural because 50K happened, so it's only natural, right? But it was quick. I posted my 50K Q&A like a few months ago, and I look the same. It's been only like a few months. Major difference is that I think I look a little better because I cut my hair. Other than that, not much of a difference. So I got some questions. Now, first of all, if you follow me on Twitter, which you should, please, you know I plan on dyeing my hair like Shin. I couldn't do it before this video because to do that, you need to do multiple sessions. My hair is very black. On the light a little bit, but my hair is very black, and his hair is like platinum, gray, light gray, whatever. That would be multiple sessions, and I can't really do that right now, especially because the scheduling everything with demonetization disease, it's not very good. I'll do it sometime, but it's gonna happen. I'll do it sometime. Anyways, let's get some questions. I have some good ones and some bad ones. The bad ones, you're gonna have to decide yourself. First one I have here: what do you do to pass your time? I cry. Moving on. Alright, so he asked which costume of Shin I'm gonna cosplay. Now this is very important because Shin, like any character from an anime, doesn't dress like a normal person. He has one outfit where he's kind of normal in his green shirt. If Ignant is so kind to put the pictures on the side, that would be great. And my dog's popping off. Anyways, yeah, if Ignant's so kind to put the costumes on the side here, that'd be great. There's one, I think it's his SSR form. He has like just a green shirt. Not so bad. There's the main you wore. He looks like Kaiba. So I was thinking of getting the Kaiba cosplay and just making it like Shin. Or the new outfit he has. He looks a little like Gilgamesh. So I was thinking of either Gilgamesh or Kaiba. Either or. I think I'll dye my hair first. Because those costumes should take like a few weeks only to arrive. But the hair thing takes months. No, I would because of the whole schedule thing, but if I manage to get a good schedule, it should take like 2 weeks or so. But yeah, either Kaiba or Gilgamesh. I think I could just go lazy and do the green shirt, but I wanted to do a cool one. So he asks here, what are my plans for the future? I just want to have a quiet life. I'm not a very, out there person. I get home every day by 8 p.m. I don't smoke, I just occasionally drink. Next one, did you ever think making videos in a Naruto game will lead down a path to 100K subs? Listen, if you don't know what he's talking about, I used to make a video on this somewhat of a game called Naruto Blazing. Listen, it's not a bad game, it's just not good. And I was doing a little good on it. Nothing 100K subs, but I was doing a little good on it until the game kind of collapsed itself. No, I mean, you never expect stuff like that, you know? You never really expect stuff like that. And also he mentions the girlfriend part right there. Since last time I recorded my Q&A, I've got a girlfriend. Life's a bit better. I'm not talking about that one. I put a stuff in the back because I saw the multiple requests and I can't just ignore my people, you know? But yeah, life's been better. I'll make a video with her when she comes around in a few days. Maybe a summoning video or something like that. I could really use her for clickbait, really good. But of course not, you never expect stuff like that, you know? I imagine moderate success, you know? Some 10K subs maybe by the end of 2025 or something, but you know, you get what you get. You get what you get, and if you try really hard, sometimes it works. I swear sometimes it works. This is a good question. If I ever think of making a channel for console games, there's one big issue. I don't really play console or PC games that much. Sometimes I play with my girlfriend, or yeah, but I don't really like. I have this JoJo game I have right here in the back. Never played on the console. It's still here. This code I used though, but I never played on the console. It's been here, just on my shelf, because I really only bought this instead of the digital copy, because I wanted to put on my JoJo shelf. I have all the hardcover, I think it's all the hardcover, at least the ones I could find, all the hardcover JoJo manga, and I just got the game to put in the shelf as well. I should get the PS3 game as well and stuff, but no, if I ever get really into playing console games again, but I only really play Grand Cross. I play Grand Cross and Dokkan. That's pretty much about it. All my free time, I sometimes play Dead by Daylight and Fortnite because it's somewhat fun. Dead by Daylight, but you know. What was my motivation for starting a YouTube channel? Money. I'm kidding, I didn't think I was actually gonna make anything. I just had nothing else to do. My motivation was that I had absolutely nothing else to do. I was doing my degree on computer stuff, and I was gonna do IT, but it's so boring. It's so boring. You think, I mean, at least your parents think, that because you use a computer so much, you love computers. That's all you ever think about, right? No, it's not. I don't like computers that much. I like using them. I don't like thinking about what they do. Anyways, I was gonna do IT, but it's so boring. So I managed to actually get a chance, which is great. If I ever have to go back to doing computer science, I swear to God, it's so bad. It's so boring. Don't do it. I'm kidding. If you like computers, alright. But I thought it was gonna be alright, but it was so terrible. It's so annoying. Anyways. Would you have gone to Blaze if Grand Cross didn't work out? Or just quit? It's sad because Blazing was making sort of a comeback, but it didn't happen. I mean, honestly, I would just have to go back to it. But thankfully, it did work out, and pretty well. I mean, I had a lot of hope because, like, literally everyone that played JP before Global came out was like, yeah, this game will be really big when Global comes out. Because the game is really good, even if the IP isn't that big. The game is really good, so it's probably going to be huge. And that's exactly what happened. Thankfully, it did work out. If it didn't, I would have to go back to Blazing. It's not, that's like Timeline B, where Grand Cross didn't work out, and I'm still crying every day. Now, listen, you saw my JoJo stuff, right? My favorite anime and manga. So this is a good question. My favorite JoJo, Jobro, Joho, and Jofo, right? Favorite JoJo is Johnny Joestar. Jobro is Gyro. Joho, probably Jolene. Jofo, I've been thinking a lot. It was Dio, but I think Funny Valentine is objectively the best villain ever. Like, he just is. If you haven't read JoJo, please, please read JoJo, okay? It's only gonna be adapted to anime in like 10 years. Please do it right now. You don't know if you're gonna be alive until then, okay? Please read JoJo. For the love of God. Speaking of favorite anime, my top 10. I don't have a specific top 10. It really do be varying, but it's like JoJo. What's something you were able to do now that it was impossible a few years ago? Something I'm able to do now. I can actually live by myself. I thought I wouldn't be able to for a while because of my situation, but I can actually move out anytime I want. I'm only staying here because I have to, but I'm an adult. It's scary to think of that, but I'm an adult now. Oh no, I'll have bills to pay and stuff. I already do, but I'll have more. It's scary thought, but you know, being an adult, that's what YouTube brought me. So So nice. Okay, this is a big one, alright? Because someone asked about the console games, right? I don't really do console games too much, but if a good JoJo gacha when come out, I'll make content for it. Yeah. I still have my other channel, which has like 30k subs. If a good game comes out, which could in the near future come out a good one, I don't know if I can talk about it, but if a good game comes out, I definitely will be doing content for that game in that channel. Not on this one, because this one is strictly Grand Cross, and I don't want the algorithm to just say no. So, you know, I'll doing the other one, and I'll try to cover 2 games at once. In the best of my abilities. I'll probably still like cover the one that is better, that I like most. If I like the new game more than I like Grand Cross, I guess I'll cover that game more with, you know, more up to date. Because for Grand Cross, I try to do everything, right? But if it comes to the point where the other game is better, you know, I'll do everything for that game and whatever I can for Grand Cross or whatever, something like that. That would be good. I would like to make more than just one channel. He asked about JoJo, but it could be any anime really. JoJo would be great. I think a JoJo game would be insanely good. But other anime have more possibilities, like Naruto, My Hero, even One Piece. I might watch One Piece just to play the game, you know. I don't know. It would be cool though. Imagine if I had a time machine. Very good one. I would go back a few months. I would fly to Korea. I would enter the Netmarble headquarters and punch in the face so many times the person who thought, "Revive? That's a good mechanic. Let's put that in the anniversary character, which no one will care about because it's Elizabeth, but because she's good, everyone is gonna have to summon for her." Yeah, I would punch that person in the face a few times. A few teeth, you know, go out. I think that's what I think that's a reasonable thing to do with a time machine. Now this is the title. This is the title of this video. I picked this one for 2 reasons. One, people ask me too much. 2, put in the title. I don't know the thumbnail. I don't know the thumbnail, but put in the title. It's a great question for clickbait. But how much do I spend in Grand Cross? I fact checked this before the video, and I have the numbers here. I won't show, because I'm scared. But I have the numbers here, and it's. I think people think I spend way more than I actually do. It's quite a lot, but not all that much. Alright, so before Global came out, when I used to only play JP, I actually didn't go a single month spending more than 250 euros. Not a single one. My first month on Grand Cross I spent 50. Because that was the weekly and the month. Sorry, the weekly and monthly pack. That's all I bought. I didn't buy anything else. So like, before Global came out, I was not that bad. March, that's the month of release of Global, right? I spent $1,000. That was March, and then April, I spent 700. I'm talking euros, right? This is all euros. Let me get the pictures again. This is all euros. So this was April. Yeah, 700. May, I spent 800. So the month of release of Grand Cross, I spent the most for some reason. I don't remember buying so much. Wasn't March also when Lost Vein came out? That might be it. June. This is when things started to go up a little bit. That was 1.2k. That was a big month. Wasn't the anniversary? Might have been. July, lower, 1.1k. No, it's a lot. But it's probably less than people think. Now August. August was last month. In August was the month I spent relentlessly. Because I got super shafted. Was it Ludociel? What was Ludociel July? I don't know. August I spent a lot. Oh, I spent a lot on Global as well. It was 2k. That was the most, by far. So far in September, I am at 150. I haven't really bought much yet. So that's how much I spent on Grand Cross. Do I make the money back? Of course, or else I wouldn't spend all that much. And of course, I'm not stupid. I don't know. I'm curious if people thought I spent more than that, because I mean that is a lot of money. If you're not a YouTuber, that's dumb. Like that would be stupid to spend that much money. I'm sorry. Okay, unless you're rich, then do whatever you want. But because I am, and it's my job, then it's different, right? I spend the money so I can make videos. But for a normal person, it's quite a lot. It is quite a lot. So those are all the questions for this time. I didn't pick any like, oh, how was the beginning of YouTube for? Because I already did that for the last video. If you want to watch that, there's more questions. I probably picked some questions last time that I should have picked on this one instead. But you know, it's alright. The 50k one, I'll put a link in the description. It has more answers like that. But yeah. Bye.